Welcome to Leesburg Today's Daily Update for August 26th. I'm Samantha Bartram. The Department of Fire Rescue and Emergency Management is crediting a residential sprinkler system with preventing a widespread house fire early Wednesday morning. At approximately 2:30 a.m. August 25th, firefighters were called to the scene of a structure fire at the Camden Silo Creek Apartments in Ashburn. Fire rescue crews arrived at the O'Mara Terrace property to find an activated sprinkler had extinguished a fire that originated in a planter box on the deck, which the residents were using as an ashtray. Emergency crews were only on the scene for a short period of time, but the building was placed on fire watch by the Emergency Communications Center for the remainder of the night. Damage was very minimal and no residents were displaced, facts the fire marshal's office attributes to the residential sprinkler system. Officials urge residents to properly dispose of smoking materials in appropriate ashtrays or receptacles. Planter boxes do not suffice as a proper disposal receptacle because they can contain combustible materials. For more information on the value of residential sprinklers and how to help promote their adoption in Virginia, contact the Loudoun County Fire Marshal's Office at 703-737-8600. In other public safety news, another massage parlor has been ordered to close in eastern Loudoun, and this one has a familiar face. Members of the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office Vice and Narcotics Unit executed a search warrant at New Era Therapy on Benedict Drive in Sterling, just across Route 7 from Northern Virginia Community College. At the same time, deputies issued a search warrant at the Sterling home of Mi Jung Kwan. Kwan, who later admitted to owning New Era Therapy, also owned Green Therapy. That business, located in the Cascades Marketplace, was raided and closed in April. Kwan was advised that because of that arrest, her ability to own, operate, manage, or perform massages had been suspended. She was charged with a license violation and failing to post a copy of the county code in New Era Therapy. $16,940 was also confiscated from her home, along with business records and documents. The investigation is ongoing and more charges are possible. In education news, Loudoun County Public Schools received a grant totaling almost $1 million from the U.S. Department of Education to help improve American history education through the school system's Exceptional Americans, Everyday Americans program. The grant, provided through the Teaching American History program, is designed to help bolster classroom education through expanding teachers' content knowledge and developing new teaching strategies by partnering with public or private institutions with expertise in American history. For Loudoun schools, that means working with George Mason University's Center for History and New Media and the Department of History and Art History. Exceptional Americans, Everyday Americans will offer more than 150 teachers real-life, hands-on experiences at Mount Vernon, the Library of Congress, the National Archives, the National Museum of American History, and the United States Supreme Court. More than 120 school districts from across the county were selected to receive Teaching American History grants, which totaled more than $115 million in 2010. School districts in Virginia have received more than $44 million in grant funding through the program since it began in 2002. Finally, if your car is in need of a wash, consider visiting Stonebridge High School's Car Wash fundraiser, scheduled from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday, September 4th. The Marching Bulldogs will set up shop at the Roy Rogers restaurant located at 451 South King Street in Leesburg. All you need to do is drive in. Proceeds from the car wash help defray the marching band's expenses that are not covered by county funding, including sheet music, uniform maintenance and repair, travel, and equipment. To learn more about the Stonebridge High School Marching Bulldogs, contact Kenneth Keller at 571-252-2200 or send an email to the address you see below. For more on these and other stories around our community, visit us online at leesburgtoday.com.